spiral is in disarray. Its music trembles, choking under the weight of the greater menace. My plan shines with triumph and completeness. Bunch exposed the new enemy to the spirits, but could not withstand strikes from the lash. The Messiah's sorrow powers his hate. Following Bunch, the infected vice frame stepped onto the world near the protractor. Slaves of the spiral, it is time for your ultimate redemption.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get to play the infected frame. So Bunch is just dead now?
I stand at the gates of the world.
It's still there,
the
apparently.
slaves of the spiral hide their lash. Their thoughts are blank. Fear has withered them as a bone in a desert. The lash devours those who know none of its secrets. I can take it by force, but I need it as an assistant, not as a slave. I must speak with it on even terms. The structures guarded by the frame of the spirits hide the mystic knowledge from me. By capturing them, the Messiah will finally know the last secrets of the lash.
So there's a phone here. The names on these planets is real weird looking. I feel like there's something wrong with my install or something. This is a very flat world. Capture the building before the enemy does. Do not capture or destroy the enemy frame. Well, in order to accomplish this goal, I would recommend skipping that intro. So they have a 3rd level electrolab, an anti-grav, and are already producing units. Wait, I have to capture the Exodus lab? Oh. Okay. In case you haven't noticed, by the way, I may have mentioned this already, but in case you haven't noticed, there's only 2 factions in this campaign. There's the Empire and the Exodus. There's no Hark back here. They are stuck in the chain of worlds, so they are not a playable faction, which is how they got away with not changing the UI. In the original game, because there are 3 factions, these 3 bars over here would be the Empire, or the faction-based labs. So if you had all 3, you would have all 3 of these columns populated. But the Empire lab, pardon the noise in the background, Empire lab, or the freaking Electro lab takes up one of the slots, so we're going to want an anti-grav lab at some point. Actually, before we unpause it, we're going to want to flatten some terrain here, which shouldn't take very long, and it'll give us a huge building space. I didn't mean to quite do that, but whatever. It's a messy circle, it's fine. Actually, I'm only supposed to capture, so we don't need it to be that fast. Capture the building. And then, not that one. Make some bigger jumps over this way. Oh, I can't dig that. What can I dig? I can dig that. So I can't dig through this crevice. Okay, so we're gonna have to adjust our circles here. Put one like right there. Put one there-ish, and then we'll put one on the other side around there. Claim. Whoa. That's like way... That's like almost abyss level, yeah. Abyss level terrain down there. Actually, there is a mostly flattened chunk of terrain over there, so we don't even need this circle. We may not even need this circle, so we'll get rid of that one preemptively. And we'll see if we can jump across that way for now.
Brigadier online.
Brigadier, scoot your butt over here. Buildmaster, scoot your butt over here. Unpause it. Do something. Anti-grav, that's right. And those just need officers to build, because they're basically better gyroids, so. We shall get to work constructing that. And we're almost at 0 level terrain over here, so. We're not going to get anything to fill stuff in very quickly.
Brigadier online.
Yeah, we'll get it from over there, though.
Brigadier moving.
That's alright.
Laboratory ready.
Yeah, so that'll be 5 of those. And I could try and build another command center and build build a second squad of those.
Construction complete.
Might not be an awful idea. Somehow we have to capture that before they do, which means we have to go very quickly here.
Brigadier
Because the terrain is so flat, we're gonna have to, like, move.
complete.
In fact, I may not even build any sort of defensive capability on these little islands here.
Brigadier moving. Construction complete.
Not for now, anyway. We'll build one there.
Squad ready.
We don't want this to get split off super easily, so...
Complete. Energy
Of course, what we could do,
coordinate locked.
because he's going fast, he'll slow down in a second here, but what we could do is go harass his structures here so that he can't build anymore.
Construction complete.
This seems like a reasonable plan. Actually, straight up killed the building he was working on.
Attack command received. Energy core ready.
We'll keep messing with him like this.
Online of course.
So once that's built, we'll build one here. We'll have to build another transmitter on the other side. We may as well build one of these. Oh,
Building disassembled.
that's not where I wanted to build that at all.
Squad ready. Transformation initiated. Moving. Squad
So theoretically, he's
ready.
building units, right? Yeah. So he should attack me. That's not what I wanted. Like, he's not really doing anything, but he should attack me. I'm quite alright with him not doing anything. I can build another command center. While I wait for the structures to get produced over here. That was a good idea, building these of flares. Because the AI they're not doing anything now, because they can't build this. They're losing their brigadiers slowly.
Complete. Squad awaiting orders. Unit ready.
And if this is the only objective, this is going to be a really short mission.
Energy core ready.
Oh, alright, that was easy. Some of these missions are like the easiest thing in the world. They're like 2-minute long missions, and then some of them are ridiculously difficult 40-minute gauntlets. But whatever, difficulty curves, what are those? I had a slightly higher score than the AI. On units. He had better buildings. He built more energy cores than me, so I built a lot of transmitters.
I hear the lash already. It speaks to me. One more passage, and the shiny staff of the protractor will flash into the hand of Mechanical Messiah. With its supreme power, I will punish the spiral and spread its slaves across the sponge. I will return the ships to the others and share my grace with them. Nothing can stop a prophet in his holy war.
Messiah is a fool. Infernals lead him the false way, right into the chaos. They don't care about the human race. They are the fathers of all lies. They were born to distort and destroy. The ships of the Infernals were heading towards Earth, wanting to swallow every living being. Spirits were only able to save your planet with the help of the Protractor. The shadows of the Infernals are now bound to the power of the Protractor, but if we turn it off, they will rise and restore their power. Enemies have no gratitude. They will destroy Messiah as swiftly and mercilessly as they will destroy all others.
Mechanical Messiah stepped into the world of the lash. The last battlefield lies before me, and yet the enemy I see is not at all the one I expect. You must keep hold of the weapon, or else it will be able to hurt its master. The infected vice brain turned out to be too strong. The slaves of the spiral who guarded the lash have fallen under the strikes of his scourge. It is time to get rid of the former weapon. Mechanical Messiah will slay the Mad One and release him from his suffering.
So there's just a web of planets locked behind IRX Eldurlio. What is up with these names? Surely they're not supposed to be like that, because that's just gibberish characters. Either way, we have infected Vice versus Vice. Vice. I feel like this is the final encounter here. Oh, this is a weird map. Oh. Oh my lord. Do not capture the enemy frame. Okay. Well, those are howitzers. Yes. Why did we bring the infected frame here? Because look at the nonsense it has done. Look at this nonsense. Look at this rotated rocket lab. Can you rotate buildings? Well, I can't because it's paused, but... this is the only building that I've ever seen rotated. I didn't think you could rotate buildings. Maybe you can, and it's just placed there from the level creators. So it would fit. So. He's doubled up on the transmitters, so there's no obvious weak point back there, or anywhere it seems. There are howitzers, however, on all sides. So what in the heck do we do? Seems like the level creators want me to move more towards the north. I feel like the west would be better. If we could sever... Actually, we can sever this transmitter. I think it'll cut everything off up here. How would we sever that, though? There's so many defenses over there. How would we do it? Scummers aren't going to make it across that gap. And there's no way I could fly them over there and deploy them. They'll get killed by a perimeter, probably. Or just, you know, the defenses. I quite literally have howitzers pre-built, a lot of howitzers pre-built on all sides of me. I cannot expand without taking over his base. Which means I have to destroy this thing. I could try and build some scepters. Somehow. Could try and build some flares. That might be a decent idea. Let's go with that. So to build a flares, we're gonna need anti-grav and electro. Electro is kind of expensive, yeah.
Right, installed.
So electro, anti-grav, we'll squish those in there. We'll need an officer lab somewhere in here. The problem here, as I see it, is I don't think I can build energy cores anywhere. I simply don't have the room to build any energy cores. Like, once I kill this, I can at least expand to the north and do something, but... I don't know. For now, I guess we just kind of wait. We need a core somewhere, obviously. I can't even build there, are you kidding me? Well...
Our frame is under attack.
I know my frame's under attack. We need an energy core, so... I can't sustain that, though. Oh, he's building more. I hate you.
Moving squad unit ready.
He's got buildmasters set up around the map too, so probably no brigadiers. He's killing his own units somewhat comically, so.
Ready.
No, he does have brigadiers. They're floating around.
Terraforming completed.
What's he building? He's building so many things simultaneously.
Unit ready.
Hello, buildmaster. Wait, can you float across that without taking damage? They seem to be routing through that. Yeah, you can float through there. I can't get a squad across that, but you could get units over there. Interesting.
Unit ready.
You're just gonna float into my perimeter, I guess. Alright, how's it going there? It's not gonna kill them, it's just gonna slightly hurt them.
Terraforming initiated. Squad ready. Transformation initiated. Transformation.
Go attack that, see what happens.
Squad under attack.
So squad of 5. will not kill that in time, and slight predicament in that he is attacking me, and I did not plan for that, but that's alright.
Online. Unit ready. Squad under attack.
Oh, see, that's the problem. He's just going to attack those too, so. Alright, let's restart this. This is probably going to happen several times, so. My apologies. Skip this. Yes, yes. There's my base, I know.
Frame
Pause it.
belongs to you,
Deploy.
Leggett.
We don't need this many brigadiers.
Command received.
Which we probably really only need the one brigadier.
Online. Brigadier online.
And we will build
Frame
whenever that sets down. Build one of these, put it over there, and then we'll set it up to deploy its shield thingy. I do think that is our best plan of action for the very start of this mission, is to set up some flares here. Relatively cheap to make, and they can attack base, which gyroids can't, so.
Shield master ready. Core shield generator active.
Then hopefully we can fit. Not on that side. Officer things over here, I think, is where we could fit them.
Build master ready.
Just fast forward it for now.
Build master waiting. Construction.
So he's going to attack me relatively quickly here,
Moving squad.
which means we will have to be aware of this.
Lock. Construction complete.
Need to take that out quickly, and we will go ahead and preemptively set up a transmitter over there.
Terraforming completed.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
It should even out a little bit. How much is this taking is what I want to know. Because we're producing units. Okay, it has evened out a little bit. Cool.
Unit ready.
This is units dying again. Yep. We need a laser lab somewhere. I would like to build it in the north. Because he's going to attack me again. I guess we could use the flares to defend ourselves, but they're going to probably die doing this assault here.
Squad ready.
I guess we'll know soon enough, won't we? I love how he's just killing those units, trying to get them pathed somewhere. This song is awful, but hey.
Transformation
Okay.
initiated.
You guys are set up. Go over there, attack that, probably die in the process.
Terraforming.
No, it didn't work.
Squad under attack. Terraforming initiated. Squad under attack. Unit ready.
And that squad's dead, which means we can't build any units now.
Base attack. Squad awaiting orders.
That didn't work. So, other than flares, what could we use? Organ tanks take too long to build. Our projectors. I don't think we have the space to make our projectors. And he'll just he'll turn the perimeter on again, so. I mean, Scummers would be our best, like, bet in terms of actually killing it, because they don't care about the perimeter. But I don't think they can get over there. I guess I can build them in little squads. But then I need command centers. Scepters? Could try scepters. They have the nuke kind of damage. Well, they have delayed damage, technically, so. Let's restart again. My apologies. I'm pretty sure we need the start of this mission to go well in order to actually complete it, though, so.
Frame belongs to you, Leggett.
Play you.
Transmutation.
Get rid of 2 of my brigadiers. Move the camera accidentally.
Brigadier online.
Alright.
Frame installed.
I still think our best bet is to plop this thing, like, up here somewhere. That puts it real close to the enemy, but it gives it a lot of energy coverage, so... Apparently that is too close to the enemy, so we'll back it up a little bit.
Ready.
That might still be too close to the enemy. We'll see if they can get that built.
Master waiting, moving to position.
Okay, so other than that,
Ready.
rocket lab, anti-grav lab. And then in order to build these, we need soldiers and officers, unfortunately. I may just need to straight up restart this again. We'll see.
Assembled.
Just put it there. Fuck it. Just build the thing. That's all I really need, is it to be built.
Laboratory ready.
Especially now that that lab's done.
Energy core ready.
Because it's going to be getting shot now.
Frame is under attack.
There we go. Unfortunately, we need to upgrade that lab to level 2, which is going to be expensive. Hopefully we can afford it. What are you building? Building that. Can your stuff even get over there? It looks like it should be able to. Oh. No, it doesn't.
Construction complete.
It just dies on the way over. He has another build master somewhere. There it is. So he should be able to complete it eventually.
Laboratory ready. Squad
1,
ready.
2, 3, 1, 2.
Unit ready.
Terraforming completed.
Hey, terraforming completed. Scepters are expensive to fire though, so I do have to bear that in mind. Man, this is an awful start to this mission.
Construction complete.
You know, what I want actually is some... I can't afford to do that right now though. I really do need defenses somewhere, somehow. I guess I could wait for him to attack and then use the scepters to defend if I have the ability to do that anyway. There's just a stream of units dying to go somewhere.
Squad ready.
There we go.
Transformation initiated. Unit ready.
I don't think 5 is going to be enough to nuke this down, so we are going to have to wait probably. Which means we're likely to get attacked before we do anything, but he was attacking me with gyroids, so... Those are somewhat weakened. We are getting our money back here. Our energy back, sorry. I don't know what causes it to drop for so long at the start of the mission there, even when I'm not technically building anything less right now.
Unit ready.
So he's probably going to attack soon, right? Unless that was just caused by me attacking him? I don't know. Either way,
Transformation initiated. Transformation.
that thing needs to die. So,
Attack command.
get in there.
Under attack. Moving. Squad.
There we go. We've killed it.
Under attack.
Ah, but C.
Terraforming initiated.
But C. He did build gyroids and I did that. This side is also connected.
Attack command received. Squad ready. Squad under attack.
This side is better defended as well.
Coordinates
Oop.
locked.
Oops. Oh, frame rate.
Coordinates locked. Taking damage.
Caused him to pop his perimeter, didn't it? Yeah, it did. These guys are gonna die, so...
Base under attack. Moving.
What's the next best option here? Taking that won't do anything because this is connected. We have to kill those. I could kill that one and maybe get away with it. We'll see. I really need more unit production to get these things out faster. I accidentally clicked out of the window that time. I know what happened that time. Hopefully it didn't ruin the recording, but my apologies for the sudden jarring commentary swap there. It's A lot of units dying again for some reason. They're pathing like over here or
Is
something.
under attack.
Apparently our frame is under attack for some reason.
Ready. Transformation initiated.
I think I was shooting my own frame. Get rid of that, it's just being shot at. Yeah.
Under attack. Base under attack.
I can't build units.
Unit ready. Moving. Squad.
What is that? Is that a soldier plant? Yeah.
Under attack.
I guess we can work with this for now. It sucks that I lost those units, but hey. Those are still dying. His other squad appears to be incapable of building. He's got 2 squads, one of which is our projectors, which scares me. Because our projectors do a lot of damage and can shoot buildings. Shoot buildings. Can I build a second rocket turret here? We're gonna run out of energy, actually.
Rocket turret ready.
Stabilize?
Squad under
Please? Not with you guys shooting, no.
attack. Squad awaiting
He
orders.
killed a bunch of my units again.
Ready.
Let's see what we're missing.
Unit ready.
Probably some soldiers, certainly. Looks like maybe 20 of them as well.
Unit ready.
We need to do something about our energy here. We're about to hit 0.
Squad under attack. Transformation.
Oh, you guys gotta build.
Transformation.
Which means there's only 5 of you. And there's about to be less because you're getting shot by gyroids out of your range. God dang it.
Unit ready.
This mission is rough. And that's not a dog pun.
Squad.
Alright, well, can we produce these units fast enough without zeroing out on our energy to kill that?
Unit ready. Squad ready.
That would give us control of this. We could sell those howitzers off to get some money. Not if you idiots fire.
Initiated.
That's the downside of having defenses, I suppose. Blow that up if you can.
Energy source under attack.
Noise, noise.
Lab under attack. Lab under attack. Lab under attack.
Okay, can we stabilize? Take all the howitzers, sell them. We don't want those. Take all of these laser turrets, sell those.
Disassembled.
We're so negative, it's actually ridiculous.
Base under attack.
Sell all these electro guns. We don't want those. I guess that's it. That's all we really can sell. We're gonna keep the rocket turrets, so we're gonna go negative in a second here. I mean, we're gonna zero out in a second here, probably. Anyway, we've captured this base, so... Oh, we're positive. We've made progress. We have captured a base. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to save. We're gonna save it right there. And we're gonna reserve. Is that cheating? I hope not.
Corps ready. Squad awaiting orders.
Alright, well, we have at least... he's not using one of his squads, which is making this a lot easier to deal with, probably. Because he's not adjusting where they're going and they're just suiciding in the abyss. It sounds like one is just suiciding in the middle of his base for some reason. Anyway, whatever. I guess I'm the middle of his base. So we'll rebuild a transmitter like right there. That should allow us to easily connect to that side. So in order to take that... English is hard. In order to take that side, we probably either have to kill both of these transmitters
Construction complete.
or that energy core and that transmitter. No, we have to kill the transmitters because that was connected to. That is a web of connections up there. But this means we can put buildings up here. Maybe not very far up here, but we can put some extra buildings up here.
Terraforming completed.
We should probably claim this as well.
Construction complete.
There we go. And you know what? May as well connect it. Why not? Dude's floating around, taking up my precious resources, making me shoot my own frame.